Hey guys, wanted to make an update video on the babies on the June 24th litter that I had of Eclipse, Leopards, and Het Eclipse. So this is the sire of the litter. I produced him back in 2016. He's a Lipstick Sunglow Leopard, and he's almost patternless. And this was his first litter. And he's a small boy. I slow grow all my leopards and hets. And I'll show you the dam of the litter. And this is the dam. She's an Orangasm, Pastel, Jungle, Motley, Colombian Motley, and she's 100% double het leopard or eclipse, and also Lipstick Albino. And she's under 5 feet. And this was her first litter. She had 12 babies, 1 still and 2 slugs, and she's looking great. She's like recovered pretty quickly. So on to the babies. Some of the babies are on hold. One was sold already and shipped out to Utah, and she was received today, this morning. I'm just going to be double checking on the guy who got her. But it looks like she was picked up successfully, and she was Orangasm Pastel Albino Leopard, or Lipstick Albino Leopard, and she was also Jungle, the first one that I've ever produced. So on to the babies. So here we have Orangasm Pastel Motley. I believe she's also Jungle. And she's 100% leopard or eclipse, and also Lipstick Albino. And I love her tail and her blocky saddles. And she even has the false eyes that you see on leopards. She has that already. So she's a beautiful girl. All the babies are on frozen thawed hoppers at this point, and most had their second shed. This girl's on hold, same as the other girl. I don't believe she's Jungle though, even though she has a little bit more of that Orangasm color, and she's a lot more stripy. But you can see that Colombian Motley influence on her more so. And she's also, again, double het eclipse / leopard and Lipstick Albino, and she's on hold, hopefully going to her new owner in the next couple of weeks with this guy. He's Orangasm Pastel Leopard. He's got a lot of red in his belly and his face, and he's on top pretty much patternless, which I don't know if that comes from the sire of the litter, but he's pretty cool, pretty amazing. He's got really white face-like saddles on the back, and just has that amazing orange coloration and real red belly and sides as cheeks. So he's on hold. He's going to the same guy who got the Motley I just showed you. So he's pretty cool. Never produced a leopard that looked like him before. Okay, and this is the first ever that I produced, and I have 2 Orangasm Pastel Hypo Eclipse female, and she's pretty unusual from the top pattern. She has a lot of coloration. She's also 100% het Lipstick Albino, and is just amazing. And I believe she has the Jungle genes in her too. Not many of these have been produced, so but she's really red. I'll show you her Hypo Eclipse brother or sibling. He looks a little different, and doesn't have as much red coloration, but she's just amazing, and she's getting more and more color as she's growing. this is her brother, the other Hypo Eclipse 100% het Lipstick Albino in the litter. He's got more of that, I guess, darker coloration that, and more of that beigey orange tone that most Hypo Eclipse have. But he's still like pretty phenomenal. And here we have my Eclipse. I believe she's in shed. She's also, of course, all the babies that are not visual are 100% het Lipstick Albino, but she's just phenomenal. And she has a lot of that reddish and orange coloration from the Orangasm pastel genetics that she has. And also, she's, you know, het for Lipstick Albino, so that combination gives them a lot of color. But she's beautiful, has those solid dark eyes, and just the iridescence on her is just phenomenal. That's her. And here is, this guy's on hold actually, is my Lipstick Albino Leopard. He's super active, super friendly, always wants to like come out. I actually hold him a lot because he always wants to come out. But he's, I produced other albino leopards before, and the Orangasm pastel genes gives him that more of that orangey color, especially around the head. The head pattern's pretty cool, but the rest of him is, you know, still really cool, but you know what albino leopards normally look like, and they have those blotchy kind of tail saddles with pure white in between. Still an amazing boy, and his belly's pretty red too. And the last two babies that I wanted to show you, they're both male. They are my Orangasm pastel jungle Motleys that are also Lipstick Sunglow and 100% het Eclipse and or Leopard. These guys are just truly amazing. The coloration on them, the oranges, the reds, and the pure whites. And that's one other thing about the Orangasm pastel line, that the whites are really pure, and just makes them look like phenomenal. So that's one boy, and I'll show you his tail, his color. His sides are just phenomenal. And also his brother that I'm holding back, he has a little bit more coloration, a little bit more on the reddish side, but he was born with an eye infection in his right eye that I've been treating since he was a baby. And I'm also trying to use different ointments. He's actually eating really well. As I said, they're all in hopper, frozen thawed hopper mice, and he's been eating well, doing everything normal. And his eye is looking a little bit better. Every time he goes through a shed, he had 2 sheds so far. It looks like it's improving, and I'm trying, like I said, different ointments. But other than that, everything else is working great with him, and I'm holding him back. I'm trying, like I said, different ointments to try to see which works better. The terramycin is very mild for an antibiotic type of ointment, so I'm trying others from the vet, and trying to see what works best. Unfortunately, this does happen with albinos and sunglows, and you know, I've had litters of just all albinos and sunglows that not a single one had an eye infection, but sometimes it does happen, and you just have to be prepared for it. The albino gene, even when mixed with hypo and other genetics, and he's got lots of other genetics, you know, just a weak gene, and this can happen. And it's always the right eye when it's one eye. Sometimes, unfortunately, you get both eyes. Usually with both eyes, it's not a good thing, and they don't tend to do well. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you have any questions or want to reach out to me about your boas on husbandry and care and feeding and anything else, I'm always available, always here to help. Thanks so much, and you can check me out on Bitchin' Boas page on Facebook. Thanks, guys.